Oh man.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. We back at it again, ladies and gents, on this Thursday. Thank you for rocking with the No Boundaries crew. Just my opinion. Don't forget, you guys can follow us on all social media platforms, man. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All it is No Boundaries underscore JMO. You got a special guest there, Deacon
Yeah,
Saeed.
you know what I'm saying? I got the babies. Come close the door, girl. We live.
Yeah.
We live. Close the door. Trying to get out of here.
She said she wanted to
Oh
be part of
Lord.
the podcast, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Golly.
yeah, it's all
It's
good.
all
It's all
good.
good,
Real
man.
life
Hey,
out
and
here.
don't forget, we on all on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media. This is what you can follow us as No Boundaries underscore
Underscore
JMO. We are
JMO.
also on YouTube where you are watching this. And thank you very much for supporting and rocking with us. Do us a favor. As you watch, scroll down, subscribe to this YouTube page. Also, give us a thumbs up and click on the bell because we
Thumbs
post a
up.
new video Monday. I'm sorry, we every Thursday
Thursday at 7
a.m.
a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
Thursday.
Every Thursday, 7 a.m., man, this goes down. And then, if you listen to us on podcast, thank you very much for tuning in. We truly appreciate the love. If you are listening on Apple, Google, Spotify, or Anchor, please subscribe and share if you just came across. We truly appreciate you rocking with the No Boundaries crew, man.
You gotta lock them out. Gotta lock them out.
Deacon Zaid over here got to lock the door.
You on mute, man. There you go.
No, I muted because I was yelling.
No.
Come on, man. It's real life out here.
Before we get the show started, man, I want to ask a question because I like the shirt that Tata has on. Well, first and foremost, Tata, greetings and salutations. Juan Fuego, Deacon Zaid.
What up? What up?
Peace.
Peace. What you
How's
sipping
everybody
on?
doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
H2O.
Oh.
H2O.
How's everybody doing?
We good.
Good, brother.
Good.
What about yourself?
We made it through the first month of 2021.
2021.
I heard that, right?
Yeah.
And
What they say, the
that.
next level of Jumanji, we made it to level 139 in Jumanji.
Level 139.
Sure.
If you guys can see on the YouTube or on podcasts, Tata actually has a shirt on that says Malcolm, Harriet. Who else is it, Tata?
Malcolm, Harriet, Martin, Maya, and Frederick.
I like it.
Martin Lawrence?
The other one. The other one.
The King.
Oh, man.
D. King.
Hey, no lie. Hey, Presley, her class, my baby, my oldest, she had her class and she was like, yeah, Dr. Martin Luther the King. And I was like, it ain't no the in it.
It is Martin Luther the
but
King.
guess what? It's some grown people that still say the King.
Say that.
Martin Luther the King.
Right.
Okay. All you need to know is the King.
For real.
You're absolutely right about that, man.
That's funny.
It is Black History Month. And so I want to ask you guys a question. Do you feel that do you guys celebrate just February for Black History Month?
It's
What do you mean by What do you mean?
Yeah,
by
what do you mean by
celebrate?
Because if you say if I take what you said by celebrate, then for me it's every day, it's every month, it's every year for me. If you really want to say that, I just think that this was, and I don't want to be all political or something, but this was probably something to pacify us. As usual, we're gonna give y'all a month, the shortest month at that.
The shortest month.
to celebrate the accomplishments of Black Americans or African Americans for what they did here in the United States. But I think that every day we celebrate it. When you congratulating somebody, when you shouting out somebody, when you supporting somebody, you celebrating Black history.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree. And if somebody says something or makes a comment, you hit them with it. You know what I mean? You hit them with something. Hey, hold on. Just because it ain't February,
that don't mean nothing.
by any means necessary. You know what I mean?
All right.
And while we on Black History, let's congratulate Stacey Abrams for being nominated for her Nobel Peace Prize.
No doubt.
Yes.
That's
I
dope.
didn't know
She's
that.
nominated.
Nice.
Yes,
Clap,
she's
clap.
nominated for the
Yeah, man.
Nobel. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
man.
that's extremely dope, man. I love to hear that, especially someone that has done something so huge for voting rights for Black people, man, and stuff like that, and for the her state of Georgia, man. She's really stand out.
Yeah.
She really stands out.
For sure.
Yep.
Only reason why I asked the question about Black History Month is, I mean, because that was a topic of celebrating it. Everybody, you always hear it. Oh, it's just month of February. And I think as time goes by, you're starting to see like 360 days that we celebrate Black History Month and the accomplishments of what Black people have given America. Every time you turn around, it is something that a Black person either created or did for America.
Right.
So yeah, I agree. It's 360, and I think I'm with Juan Fuego. We got to check folks when they.
Well, it's definitely 365, right? Because all you have to do, or all you have to say is, you mad because I'm Black. So that tells you right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, why you mad?
Yeah,
why you
that's one question all the time. Like,
Yeah,
why
you
are you
mad?
so mad?
What,
Yeah,
what
like,
did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Seriously.
You brought me here,
I was over
right?
there chilling, minding my own business.
You brought me here.
Right.
And now that you done brought me here and I done figured out a way to
Survive.
Right.
do what I need to do to make
Right.
myself be like you mad. Should have left me
'Cause
where
you
I
don't
It's
have
a
the
was.
valid question. It's truly a valid question. Like,
I mean,
why are
in
they
their
so
mind,
mad?
Juan Fuego, you don't have the right.
Yeah, in their mind.
and you mad. Now what?
you mad.
You're not my equal. You don't have the right. I have the right. This is my
Well,
country.
Well, guess what? Let me tell you something.
Oh, God.
Fortunately, right? God has blessed me to be where I am. And most of mine that's under me, yeah, they got to say, yes, sir. And I'll leave it at that.
Hello.
HNIC.
Hello.
The HNIC.
They have to say, yes, sir.
Hey, listen,
Right?
listen. What Jay-Z said, he
And
said,
and if I tell you the backstory, it'll kill you. If they knew the backstory, right? They'd be hurt.
Talk to him, Juan Fagin.
They'd be hurt.
Talk to
They'd be
him.
wondering why this N-word is over me.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You
Juan.
can't keep us down, bro. You cannot. It just can't happen. It's not gonna
I love
happen.
the fact that at the end of the day, as they say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Juan Fuego did that.
Hey man.
Hello.
Bro.
Hello.
Listen. If you knew the story.
Testify, brother.
This
we know a little bit from the show.
Yeah, we a little bit, but hey man, I'm a blessed brother. That's all I can say. I'm a blessed brother. Blessed brother. And I don't take it for granted. Believe you me.
As you should not.
Amen.
So
yes.
And I do try and help my people. Right. I do try and help my people. I try and give opportunities where I can. And even for those who may not have the skill level or the experience of some other people. But I find out a lot of times some people you can't help.
That's true.
It's just some people you can't help.
They're not ready yet.
Yeah. And I mean, as much as you extend your hand and I tell people when I hire them, listen, I'm willing to give you opportunity. I'm willing to help as much as I can, but I'm not losing my job behind you.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
Facts. Right.
We're not doing it.
Absolutely. You should not. You should not. And Tata said it, with we got through the first month of 2021. And so I pose a question.
What's that question, Big?
In the new year, in this new year, New Year's resolutions. So my question is, do you set a New Year's resolution? Have you broken your New Year's resolution? Or are you still on your New Year's resolution?
It's broke. It's broke.
Already? Dig.
It's broke.
Hey, man.
So
Every
you still-
Monday. Every
so you
Monday I
said-
start over.
So you set a New Year's resolution?
She said every
Every year, do
Monday
you-
she start over.
No,
Right.
I didn't. I didn't set any. I haven't done that in a long time. But I haven't set any New Year's resolutions, but I set some goals that I want to achieve. But resolutions, no. But goals, yes.
What about you guys?
Say for me, I didn't do a resolution. More so of a, like, for me, I just want to be about action. Like all these posts, like I'm gonna do this. Forget all that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show you that. Like
Yeah.
I just wanted. That's all I'm
Right.
about right now. Like, cause I see the hypocrisy in so many people. Like you got these people. I'm going on a rant right now, but you got people doing these busted challenges, and these silhouette challenges. And then I saw a lady doing she was about to start one, and then she pulled out, I'm going to do this and this and this, and talk about I'm getting a 401k and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, people just can't have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to, just because that people want to do the silhouette challenge don't mean that they not taking care of their business. You know what I'm saying? Just some people just too serious.
Yeah.
But that's why I said for me, just I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna post it. I'm gonna just do it, man.
Yeah.
Forget all that.
Be
You know what I'm
about it.
saying? Yeah, that's it.
At
Yeah.
first, I thought you was
That's
kind of
my
like
lifestyle.
I thought you was trying to put down the busted challenge. I was like,
Here you go. Hey,
He like keep them coming, okay?
no, I feel the
I
same though.
can't.
I feel the same. I didn't really set, and I don't know if I have in years set a New Year's resolution, but like it's goals, and my mind is always churning, right? And I'm always thinking. I'm a planner, right? I like to think ahead. Okay, this is coming up or that's coming up. I need to do this, that, or the other. I try and put things in place to make things happen. And so I'm always thinking about down the line, what am I going to do? Or, what do I need to do? So, those are the kind of goals and stuff that I set. So my goals change or enhance as time goes on, right? So that's the way that I look at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. What about you, P? You do the New Year's resolution or what?
No, I don't do.
I know what your
used
New
to.
Year's resolution was.
What mine was? What was
What
it?
was it?
To get a number.
to get a FCF
To get
number.
FCF number.
I'm
Is
just
that what it
playing.
was?
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Hey, man.
I
Hey.
heard that.
Look,
I heard that.
He got an honorary. He got an honorary.
Yeah.
It's all right. Tata know what it is. She just playing hard to get. It's all good. She know what it is.
Okay.
I didn't know. I knew.
Playing hard
Yeah,
to
she know what it is.
Floating me. Hey, I think she likes me. Yeah.
She likes me.
Yeah, but so
Oh,
No,
he wants to change the subject.
I haven't done a New Year's resolution in years. And I'm like you guys. I set goals. And I kind of live in the moment. Whatever happens, it happens, or I look forward to it, or if I start seeing certain things that's going on through the year or ahead of time, I try to plan for it and stuff like that and set goals accordingly.
Right.
But no New Year's resolution, nah. And I'm with you though, Z. The fact that it's like I don't talk about it, I just go out and just do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
It's best to just show them like flat out. Then they like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't do it to show people. I do it for self.
right.
And if people if people happen to see it or people like, oh, okay, then
Right.
that's icing on the cake.
Well, see, but see, I
Right.
think
It's
that
not
that's the
doing it
difference.
for them. It's doing
Right.
it for yourself
Yeah.
because like for me, if I how I move is how I move. But I think it's when you get to telling people what you're doing and how you move in that case, then it becomes this, why you doing that? You can't do that. This ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. You just
Right.
move how you move and just show them. Then they like, oh,
Exactly.
okay, well,
Mhm.
they
And
about
I'm
their
with you,
business.
Tata. Yeah, because I'm with you. I think that it's not about like trying to show off or anything like that. But I think that once you do things and you finish and now you put it out there that I did this, I think that like Juan said, now it's that testimony, or you could talk about it, and then people like, hold on, Tata, like how did that happen? How did you go about the process?
Mhm.
Because people want to, like, for me, don't tell me about I want to see the product. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's like, if you could show me that, then I'll ask you, how did you do it? Because
Right.
obviously you done did it,
Mhm.
But ain't it sad that when you're doing stuff like Tata said, and when you telling people what you want to do, you get all this, you can't do that, Pee Wee. It's hard to do that,
Don't tell
but
them.
that's
Right.
other people. But that's other people. That's what they did, or
Their
what didn't work for
insecurities.
them.
Right.
That's all it is. They
Right.
dropping they feelings and all they stuff on you, and it's like, dude, like, damn, can you help me? You know, to give me some
Right.
encouragement.
Right. That's super facts. Yeah,
But
that's
Yeah.
something you gotta
that's
learn though.
people's, that's their insecurities of
Mhm.
them feeling, and they feel like they don't want. It's not that they don't want to see you. It's just
Right.
they feel like no one has done it yet.
Mm.
So since no one else has done it
Yes.
yet, then you
They
can't do it.
yes. They
Right,
feel like it can't be
right.
done,
Right.
or it's like, it's gonna be. Listen, well, just encourage me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Right.
saying? Just
Right.
just
Right.
lend that encouragement, and it's like, like you're saying, because when people um when they haven't seen it done, they feel like they want to bring up the negative, and it's
Right.
Right.
like,
Or if it's something they want to do or been wanting to
right,
do, they
hello,
gonna
talk to
try and
them,
shut you down
talk to
because it's something
them,
that they want to do and they don't want to see
right.
you excel and beat them to
Oh,
the punch.
oh, they not your
You
friends,
got
Tata.
oh
They not your
Oh, now I
friends.
that's
mean,
another episode, Zaid. I'm gonna
Oh
sip
no,
my
I mean,
wine.
I'm just saying, because I feel what they say. I forgot who it was. It might have been Nipsey Hussle or somebody. They said if somebody in your group started hating on you or something, they've been hating. This ain't new. It ain't like
Mhm.
all of
that's
a sudden, like, you know what, Pee Wee? I'm hating on Pee Wee because now he got all these shows. He doing this. No, they probably been praying on your
oh
downfall.
yeah.
I'm gonna just go on and sip all of
I'm
this
just
because
saying, man, because we gotta. Hey, let's talk about it, because
you know
I
that
feel like I
to
feel like it's that way, and let's talk to our people, man. It's like that with our people. It's like we want people to be in a certain position to when they get there. Now it's what
Mhm.
you gonna do for me, and if you don't
Right.
do it for me, now it's, oh, you're not for your people. Oh, they
Right.
just another one that got in there and taking care of themselves. Listen, first of all, unless that's your calling, your first calling is to your people, your family, your
Right.
household, and
Right.
then you can read, like Juan said. Juan done
Exactly.
brought himself. You talk about somebody pulling themselves up by their Converse. Juan done did that. Juan old. He wore Chuck Taylors, and
Not the
and,
Chucks though.
but
I
like he
was in
said, he
K Swiss,
got there.
brother.
Okay, Swiss
Oh,
for
the
sure.
Swiss
Hey, but you
though. They need
got
to bring them
there,
back.
and
Right.
now Juan is like, listen, I'm trying to help other people, but it's like, guess what? We gotta get there first.
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta
Right.
get there first, Pee Wee. Pee Wee, you'll never make it, and I don't know where this is coming from, but you'll never make it to where you want to. This for everybody. I don't think that you ever make it trying to help other people along the way.
No.
Like, if you have a goal, like, you have to get there. Like, if your
Right.
goal is to own a shop, you can't be like having your hands and all this stuff, and like, oh, I'll get to my goal eventually. No, no, no,
Right.
no, no.
You
Right.
got to get your
Handle
goal
yours, and
and
when you
bring
get
them along.
there,
Right.
now we could bring. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
And
That's one of
but at the same time though, Z, like Tata and like everybody was saying, some people are not ready. And
Mm-hmm.
in them not being ready,
Uh,
they throw that on you because they're not ready.
mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
you have to, put your turn signal on and get out that lane
Mm.
and get into the
Mm.
diamond lane, and so that you can pass everybody up
The
and get
Mm.
whole
to your
lane.
goal.
Y'all talking
Yeah.
some stuff today.
The
And
whole
guess what?
lane.
And guess what? See, because this is when I feel like, excuse my language, sometimes I had a little more asshole in me when I was younger. Because I feel like sometimes you got to get in that lane and really just don't care, P.
And I don't think
Absolutely.
it's about being an asshole. I don't think it's about
No,
being an
sometimes
asshole.
you have to.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, you do, but
Not all the
it's not
time, but
necessarily
sometimes.
Yeah,
being
not all
an
the time.
asshole. It's just being. I don't understand why it has to be an issue for someone that has a goal and is trying to execute it. Why they have to be an asshole or be this certain way or be that, and they're trying to build something for themselves. I get that a lot amongst our people. Like, I don't understand why somebody got to be acting funny, why somebody got to be all
You
of
know
us,
why?
asshole acting
I'll
funny.
tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because it's not beneficial to them.
Mm,
I
That's
was
all
gonna
they're
say that,
looking
Juan.
for.
mm,
They're looking
mm.
for if it's not benefiting them, then
Wow.
oh, why they be an asshole about it? Well, if you was in the
Mm.
same position, how would
Hello.
you handle it and how would you feel? Right?
Yeah.
If
Right.
the roles
Right.
were reversed, you know what I
Right.
mean? And that's what people don't look at and realize. Man, my first, like Zai said, my first responsibility, my household. I got to take care of that first. If I don't take care of that, nothing else matters.
And
Mhm.
Right.
nothing
Nothing
else.
else
And to
matters.
me, Juan Fagan, again, this is just my thoughts. If you're not taking care of home, I don't think nothing else is gonna work.
Right.
It just
There's
can't.
an order, bro. There's an order,
Yes.
right? There's an
Yeah.
order.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
just and you can't. I've learned this as well. You can't please everybody, no matter what you do.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
cannot
Oh,
please everybody. Somebody's not going to be happy with
where the tambourine
whatever
at?
it
Hey,
is you do.
slap, slappy, slappy,
I mean, it just is
slappy.
what it is, right? People gonna
I
But
think you.
mean,
Some
that's where
people
the
gonna.
asshole part comes in.
Yeah, some people gonna
Right.
think that you did a great job. Some gonna think that you were assholes. Some think that you should have did it a certain way or whatever.
Mm,
You're never gonna please everybody.
right.
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 That
That's
that
just a
that's
fact.
something that I totally had to pray about and get over. Like, being a salon owner, like at the end of the day, whoever doing what, everything is gonna fall back on fucking
On
me.
That's
that's
right.
it. For
So
real.
at the
Right.
end of the day, I don't care how you feel about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. It's not
Mm,
jeopardizing your livelihood.
listen.
You
Listen.
know,
Because if
I
it
ain't
was
even gonna
theirs,
get into that. I ain't
Tata,
even
no,
gonna
no,
get
no, no,
into that.
no.
I ain't even gonna get into
We don't
that.
even have to talk about just your salon. We can just talk
Mhm,
about in business, period. Because
mhm.
if it
Yeah.
was yours, you would be stressing over the things that I'm stressing about right now, or telling you like, "Hey, Tata, we gotta watch how we do that because this could boom, boom, boom. Juan, watch this." You know what I'm saying? Now, when I say an a-hole, I don't mean like being that to somebody,
Mhm.
but being that, hey, Juan, I need you to get this done, bro. Like, it is what it is. Well, Z, you supposed to be my people. Yeah, I am. But if
But
you
you
don't get this
still gotta do
done,
this,
And
you
right?
see
I
what
get
I'm saying?
I get that almost every day, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I have to answer to the managers of the company as to why this is happening. So I
Mm.
tell the technicians, listen, here's what I need. Here's what I need done. Well, why we have to do it that way? You don't have to do it that way. I just need it done. Do it whatever way you want to do it.
I don't care
But
how
if
you
it
gonna just get the shit done.
but if it
You
don't get
understand what
done,
I'm saying?
if it doesn't get done, here's the problem.
Right.
And I have to correct the problem. So which road you want to take? I'm giving you the instructions on what I need and how I need it. Either you follow that or you do it yourself, but get me the results I need when I
Yeah,
need
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
that's for
But I mean
sure.
that is what it is where people don't like when you have to check them. And that's where
Mhm.
the you being the
Mm.
a-hole comes in is when you do have to check somebody. And alongside that is when someone will say to you, well, you should have did it this way, or you should have did it that way. To be like, oh, whoa, hold
Mm.
up. You didn't, you wasn't in this lane with me, but now become a
Mm.
a-hole is because I got to check you on what you said to me.
Right.
Mm.
You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like there's certain things that you can say, and there's certain people that won't say nothing at all. They just keep their mouth shut and keep it pushing. You know
Yeah,
Mhm.
what I mean? Like people say something to them, they be like, off the shoulder and keep it pushing.
Right.
You know what I
Mhm.
yeah.
mean? Then you have other people that be like, hold up, wait a minute. You, you didn't ride this with me. You wasn't on this ride with me. How you gonna tell me how to do it?
For
You know what I'm
real. You
saying?
wasn't with me shooting in the
Shit in the
gym.
Right.
You wasn't with me.
You
You know what I'm
wasn't with
saying?
me
So then
shooting.
I become the
Yeah.
butthole is because
Right,
now what you said to me, I gotta say something back.
right.
Um,
Facts.
And now, you know, you looking at me funny, like you said, Z. Folks would be like, "But we boys, how you going?" Whoa, we
Yes,
wasn't.
hey,
We were
man.
same boys when you said that to me.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Well, you could express yourself,
But
but
I
when I
can't.
say what I come on, man,
Yes,
come on, man.
Right?
that's what it
Listen,
is. That's what
listen.
it
And
is.
you'll
Hey,
get that a lot, especially if you're dealing with people like you said, who's your friend or your boy or anything like that. They think that they
yeah.
can say whatever it is they want to say, but you're just supposed to
Mm,
accept it, right? You don't have no
Right.
rebuttal.
right,
You don't have
Right.
right,
you know,
right.
and I'm not the one.
Mm, mm,
Mm. I
it,
gotta
But I
come
mean,
back
that's
for
where
everything.
the boundaries you have to
yeah,
set.
Right.
yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, it like you said, big. It's boundaries, and they need to understand that. Yeah, we friends. Yeah, we can kick it, whatever outside of this. But when it comes to this business, this is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and some people, not me, but some people don't know how to separate that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that
Absolutely.
can become an issue.
Right. Right.
And
Let's
especially
get
when
my
it's dealing
wine.
with family and friends, it can become an issue because at the end of the day, you may ruin a relationship because of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
Yeah.
you can
But I think
absolutely
that that's
it
ruin.
is.
when we talk about no boundaries. I think in those kind of situations, there has to be healthy boundaries and they have to be set from the jump. Because if it's not, then I think then that's when a lot of like things can go wrong.
Even if they are set from jump, you just got people that take your kindness for weakness. You
Oh,
know,
for
like
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
it is from my experience, it just is what it is. Like, you know, if I have a certain conversation with you more than once and then you still doing the same shit, now what am I to do?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
you
And,
know,
you
But
know,
that's
people,
Virgo though.
no,
oh,
that's every
Yeah, that's Virgo. That's Virgo.
no,
Yeah,
that's
that's
everybody.
no, that is Virgo.
If someone has a conversation with you, if you have a like okay, you have a
Hmm.
conversation with an employee.
Hmm.
This employee is not doing X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z.
look at
Hmm.
look
You
at
bring
Wall.
him, oh, well, forget one. Pee-wee. You have an employee, you bring them into the office. This is what's occurring. You know, I need you to do X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. Conversation one. Okay. They go off, they do the same thing. You bring them in again. Conversation two. XYZ, you still XYZ. They still doing the same thing. Okay, we had conversation number three now. What am I to do?
Like, where's the disconnect? What's going on?
Oh, I'm talking to Pee Wee because
Oh,
I'm not
he's
talking to Juan.
Yeah.
oh, I thought you were still talking to Juan. My
No,
bad. I was waiting for Juan to say something.
Cause Juan, he on some other stuff.
Look how you looking.
And
Look,
by no other stuff, that that's
look how
that's
Wall looking.
that's documented. Two documented conversations about the
Right.
same issue, and that's write up. That now it's in your file, and you're going on a PIP.
Okay, so that's not a Virgo thing. That's a
No. But what I'm saying is, well, what I meant by that is outside of work or whatever, right?
mhm,
Let's not talk about employees. You have
mhm,
a conversation with somebody
mhm,
that has maybe stepped out of the bounds. You're not
mhm,
going to have two and three conversations about that.
mhm,
We've talked about
Yeah.
this already.
mhm.
I'm done.
I mean, well, let me go get me some more Capriccio. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I'm not, I'm not
good.
having two and three conversations about the same thing, bro. And my rule of thumb is two times. You're not going to do me three times. If you do me once, okay, maybe there was a
But
misunderstanding.
they say fool me once, fool me
I mean,
twice.
maybe there was a
Yeah.
misunderstanding. Maybe I didn't get it, right? Happen again, you got an issue. And there's very little chance that you're going to get the third chance to do me again. Just not doing it. I have this conversation
Give you
argument
a
all the
hard
time.
three. I might give you three time. It depends on what it is. I might give you three times. Three strikes you're out. But there you go. Hey, it's time to go.
Hey, you already know that finger roll. We gotta go. It's
Nah, I
time to
can't
It's
do
go.
it.
time to go.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Juan. You got two for me.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You done gave me
Oh,
that
man.
And
TV.
two is pushing it.
I'm just playing.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
God.
just
facts.
playing. I'm
Yeah,
just
two is
playing.
pushing it.
Hey,
Mm.
Hey,
facts.
we got
Like,
to be real cool for you to get to two. Like if I really don't know you, yeah, oh, that's how they are. I'm not
Hey,
dealing
so
with that.
does that so that poses the question we talked about as far as the can we segue into if a man proposed
I like it.
to a woman
Mm-hmm.
and she says no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask the well, I'm gonna go with Big first because he's single, and then I'm gonna y'all because y'all already did this. So Big, if you ask a woman to propose to you, will you marry me? Ask her, will you marry me? And she say no. What is your response? How what would be your thoughts?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you a short little story. I, as a lot of folks know, I like to paint the picture.
Oh, what the lady say?
I'm painting the picture.
Yeah.
This might have been like one of my very first serious relationships with this young lady, and we spent close to almost 5 years together. We lived together and everything like that. We broke up. We got back together, and when that happened, I said, you know what? Since we got back together, we broke up, we got back together. I think, I think this is a sign. We need to move forward and make this happen. So I did so.
Mm.
Bought the ring, the whole shebang, and proposed to her. And she said yes.
Mhm.
And I was like, all right. Now, mind you, you guys know how your family get-togethers are, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We was at a family get-together.
Mm.
I took her outside. We had a convo. We talked. I wanted to make sure before I asked this question, we was on the right direction.
Oh,
I
no,
was about to
man.
ask this question in front of everybody,
For
and then
real. Yeah.
nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she said yeah. After she said yeah, put the ring on the finger. You know, we went back in the house, and I'm with the fellas, and we talking, but we can through the kitchen, you can see the ladies in there. I don't see nobody getting hot, excited. Nobody getting hyped. Like I'm
Mm.
like, so she
Like,
didn't tell him. Like, okay, maybe she waiting. Like,
okay.
I'm like, maybe she waiting.
I can't.
So serve food, everybody eating, and we all sitting around, and I'm like,
Like, ain't nobody gonna say no congratulations.
right, right.
Like,
I'm like,
Pee-wee.
Oh my God.
so I'm like,
Wow.
am I bugging? Like, am I
Oh
tripping?
my God.
So after we ate, she goes, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so we go outside. And I thought we was gonna talk in the house. She was like, no, let's go outside. I was like, oh, like, all right.
Oh man.
So we go outside and we standing in the driveway. And she goes, now let's go sit in the car.
Oh
Like, what the-
boy.
What?
I was like, what the hell is going on?
You're like, what are we doing right now?
Right.
You set me up.
Right. And you start getting this spider sense. So you like, what the heck is going on?
Oh my
Right.
God.
We go sit in the car and she starts bawling, crying. And I'm like, yo, like,
Oh
what's
my
going on? What's
God.
wrong? Like,
Right.
she was like, I can't do this. I was like, you can't do what? What happened? Like, I'm thinking like something happened in the house.
Right. Right.
I'm like, what happened? She's like, I just can't do this. You can't do what? Help me out. What is it that we can't do?
Right.
Like, she was like, I can't marry you. What?
Mm.
Just a couple hours ago, you said yes,
Right.
and now you're saying no.
Right.
So after that happened, of course, the relationship was over with.
Right.
But why?
Is because I feel that to make that move to say, hey, and I'm gonna explain this too. To make that move to say, hey, will you marry me? And exclude the fact that she said yes first, but if she says no, is you have to give me an explanation of why you're saying no for us to move forward.
Okay.
Because maybe
That was
there's a
gonna be
reason.
my next question. That was gonna be my next.
Maybe there's a reason why. Maybe there's certain things that's going on that
Right.
you and I get it, but that's part of the communication that we need to have. If you can't give me an answer, that's where I kind of feel like, no, then this relationship is over. It's because you don't see the future. Like I see the
Right.
future. So then if you don't see the future, then there's no reason to move forward. But the communication has to happen to let me know why.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Because that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah,
And
no, I
you, so
like
Tata, you better get your thoughts together quick, okay?
Hey,
Oh my
if it's a
God.
yes, girl, it better be a yes.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
playing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I
I'm
can't
torn
deal.
because I feel like if you, first of all, I think to get to that point, you would have to know that there's a kind of mutual understanding of where we're going in the relationship for a man
Facts.
to even do that,
Facts.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
then if I got down and she said no, like perfect. Like for me, you talk about family, I proposed in front of my family. You know what I mean? Whole big deal. Shebang, everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Bow bow. Had to singing, you know what I'm saying? Turn on the music, bow. You know what I'm saying? Did it big.
I
If she would
can't.
have said no, we would be here. I'm just saying. Like the
So
embarrassment.
so you would have
Yeah,
said, so you wouldn't, if she would have said no that night,
yeah.
you would have not continued being in a relationship with her because of embarrassment?
Pretty much. like,
Oh,
but
okay.
beyond that, like for real. So beyond that, the embarrassment is like,
Uh-huh.
okay, like I said, I just feel like let's be real.
I'm just trying to.
For a man to propose to a woman is a huge deal, bro. Like that's not light. That's not no just you just wake up, I'm gonna just propose. That you don't men don't do that. So to do that, and if she said no, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Like honestly, I would feel like what am I missing in the relationship that we were been all this together this time and talking and
Mhm.
going through these things and I say, will you marry me? You say no. Like I would have a t- I don't I think I would have a
especially
tough
if you
time trying to figure it out.
especially if you've been in a relationship for a long period of time and you guys are
Yeah.
doing things together and all of this stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
what am I not seeing? Like, what am I
Right.
not getting? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mhm.
And
Right.
I would assume that you not just this isn't the first conversation that you're having about it, right?
That's
Mhm.
You've
my
had a
right. Right.
conversation,
Right.
you know that this is where it's heading, right?
Yeah.
So if we've had this conversation, you've given me no indication that you're not on board or it's not what you
Mhm.
want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I propose and you say no. Yeah, like why?
But it could
Okay,
be
Yeah.
what?
a whole lot of things. It can be like it.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, please.
I'm just
Because yeah.
saying it can be a whole lot of things. It can be, the timing.
The timing of what? I didn't.
It
We
can
Yeah,
didn't.
like what yeah.
We didn't say.
her.
We didn't say when.
Mm-mm.
We said we.
Mm-mm.
This is
No,
an engagement.
Mm-mm.
We didn't set
I
a date. So
I
Right.
when you
no,
I
say
love it.
timing,
I
tell
love
me
that
what
one
the
thing,
problem
I
with the timing is.
it
I
can be a
love that.
whole lot of things. It can be, let's just say maybe he trying to propose because maybe he didn't mess up, or maybe it can be a whole avenue.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
We've talked. We've had
Right.
conversation. You know where this is
Yeah.
heading. This is no surprise for you. So if it was
Yeah,
a
dude,
timing issue,
yeah.
then you should have said something
Right.
before now
Right.
during our
I mean,
Right.
but
conversations.
who knows when somebody gonna propose to
We've
him?
had conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
we've
know where
had
this
conversations and we may know where it's going, but who knows? We
Tata,
may have
it's
that
not
conversation.
this is not a black and white issue. It's not
We
here or there.
we could have had this conversation 9 months, 6 months before.
No, I'm not.
Well,
We're not
listen.
having a conversation. Then I'm gonna ask you 6, 9 months ago. When I
Right.
get ready to ask you, I'm gonna bring up that conversation
See,
again a couple of weeks
and
before and see if we
right.
still because we still going out, we still going places,
Yeah.
we still
Yeah.
hanging. So what has changed from our conversation? Hey, listen, we talked a couple of months ago. Where
So
are we with
so the
that?
question is, if she say no, the relationship is over. It ain't
Probably,
no,
probably.
it's not no, her
Listen,
explanation don't mean anything. What she may have
li-
going
I'm
on doesn't
I'm
mean anything.
I'm not asking to hear no. I'm not asking to hear no.
For real.
And
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The
I'm
only
Okay,
listening.
let
the
me
only
ask
way,
this.
and I can't speak for every man, but I think for these three men, the only reason we're gonna ask is because we
Mhm.
know the answer
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, off top. But I think I don't know.
But we
Listen,
speak
I
in
would venture to
general.
say no, but I venture to say that's like
Mhm.
I said. Any man that is asking that,
Mhm.
I feel like
Any man in his right mind.
yeah, they know without the
Frozen.
pressure of like maybe she pregnant and stuff like that.
It
But
was
like
frozen. I missed it. It was frozen.
no, we
What
here.
did you
But
miss?
all I'm saying is I think that any man that's doing
I
that or
my
asking a
internet
woman,
froze.
it would have to be that they already had this conversation, whatever, and they're asking that, like Juan said, in their mind, knowing that you're gonna say
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Now, if she says no,
Mhm.
then I'm like questioning what am I missing? Because
Yeah,
like you said, we've had this conversation. We rocking, we rolling, everything great. We boom, all this stuff, boom, boom, boom,
so
boom.
so
Yeah. So what?
where's the
And
no
then you want me
coming
to
from?
I
stay?
don't think
I'm
it should
silent.
be over. It depending on the circumstances. I don't think it should
What
be
what
over.
You know, okay,
circumstances
can
are
I
you
say
Yeah,
real
talking
quick, Pee
about?
Wee? I'm sorry. Can I say
Oh,
this? Can I say this real quick? The only reason why you saying that that's privilege, and I'm gonna call you out because that's privilege because you have the choice to say yes or no to Leah, because you getting asked. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's you're coming from a place of privilege where, well, if I say no, it
yeah.
doesn't necessarily
Not
mean no.
privileged.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying it is.
and you keep saying the circumstances. Well, those circumstances should have been talked about before that question was even asked. So if there's some
Hello.
circumstances, they are known, and if the dude has any kind of sense, he's not going to ask if those circumstances are there.
Right.
He's just not going to do it.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not.
for
I
real.
want to hear what circumstances
She
that
don't have
Tata
none.
had.
She don't have
No,
none.
she just yeah.
That's
See,
bullshit
I
that she
told you
talking.
privilege
I'm,
of being a woman, and they get asked. So now she's saying, if I say no, I want to have a chance to at least make it. That's what it is.
just to
Tata?
make it
So
what? No.
so you say no, and you still want to go out. You still want to hang. You still want to
For
go on
what?
Because
vacation.
I
For
may
what?
it
Like where's this heading? What are we doing? Like
Yeah. What's the point? What's the point?
may
She ain't got no. Go
what?
ahead and sip on your Capriccio.
Tell me a reason. Tell me a reason I asked you to marry me and you say no,
No,
and now
seriously.
you want me to stay. Tell me what the reason
No,
is.
seriously, it may be something. Yeah, you may have talked about all this XYZ, all that. You may have talked about it, but you never know. Even if you talked about it a week ago, 3 weeks ago, you never know what a person is going through at the
Okay.
time.
Pee
Okay.
Wee, can I put
So
you on
can you
blast real
tell
quick? And you don't
me?
have to
Can you?
answer. Did the relationship work out after she said no?
He said
No,
no. He said
no.
no.
He already said that. Can you tell? I'm asking you, Talia. I've asked you to marry me, and you said no. So can you tell me why?
I'm just saying.
Can you tell me why you said no? Like what's going on? Like
Because I think we need to build a stronger bond. Maybe
we've been kicking it for
Mm-mm.
like 5 years. Like
five
Yeah.
what
years.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
what more
Yeah.
bond do you want? And if we need to
What more
build a
bond? Yeah,
stronger
for
bond,
real.
when we talked about this
okay.
three
Well,
months
5 years.
you
That's
didn't.
the difference.
But wait a minute, wait a minute. We talked
Mhm.
about this 3 months ago, and you never said anything about a stronger bond then. And now
Mm.
you're talking about a stronger bond. So when we talked about it 3 months ago,
Oh.
Because
why
maybe
didn't you
something
mention
happened. Maybe something happening in 3 months. Shit,
She
what?
I
gonna
don't know.
maybe
Tell me,
listen.
tell me what.
Listen.
And if
Tata gonna
something
maybe
happened,
herself out of a
and
relationship.
and if something happened, did we talk about what happened so that we can try and fix the issue instead of
No,
just
Y'all
letting it?
better listen to
No,
the elder.
then guess what? Y'all wasn't
Y'all
I'm
meant
better
to
just
get
listen
shooting
to the
married
shit.
from
elder
not
Peggy.
I'm
because
just shooting shit.
that's bullshit. If
No, I'm just
you're not
shooting shit.
communicating, in the
No,
relationship wholeheartedly about everything and anything, y'all don't need to be
right.
married anyway.
No, I was just
Mm.
shooting shit, but that's super factual. No, if we had a
Yeah.
conversation and we were communicating and all the above, then yeah, if I was a man and I asked that, it would probably be over.
Well,
Yeah.
listen.
So I'm gonna tell you guys.
If I'm getting ready to ask you to marry me, and I'm only asking you because I just don't want to lose you to somebody else, and you say no, okay, then I mean that.
Yeah, he wouldn't care anyway.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Right.
if we kicking it tough and we done had the conversation and
but
I
but you
went out here
but
and bought the
hypothetically. But you
Man,
have not you, maybe not you, Zaid or Pee Wee, but you do have some dudes you can be rocking with them for 5, 6, 10 years and still go out and buy a ring and y'all kicking and doing whatever the case may be, and he don't want to lose you, but he gonna ask you this.
did y'all have a
Not y'all.
conversation
I'm just saying
about no?
hypothetically.
And I'm
Right, right, right.
hypothetically.
Saying,
Did you have
I'm
a
hypothetically.
conversation? Did they have a hypothetically?
They
Did they have a conversation about making it a union?
they could have.
Now I see where Tata is
You
going
know
with
what
this.
I'm saying?
I
It's a
because
win-lose. You never know. You know what I mean? That's
you,
just like meeting somebody and you dating them for 1 month and y'all get married and y'all been married blissfully for 20 years. That's just like somebody being with somebody for 10 years and then y'all get married and then y'all divorce a year later. It, you know what I'm saying? It's like a catch-22.
so I'm gonna tell you a funny piece to that story that I was telling because somebody just brought it up. Oh, Z, you brought it up. Afterwards, like, did the relationship work out?
Yeah.
So the funny piece to it is after she said no in the car,
Yeah.
she was crying and everything, right? I felt bad because she was crying, but at the same time, I was hot because I was like,
right.
And so after everything kind of calmed down, she stopped crying. She goes, "Do you want to come back inside?"
Oh, listen, Pee Wee, I know you left. I know you left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
I'm glad you got me in the car. The car warm now.
And the whole way home, you know, I was doing the whole way home.
Oh yeah.
What was you doing?
I was cursing her out the whole way home.
You know you cried in the goddamn car on the way home.
No, that's what I did not do.
You know you
But
cried
I
in the
cursed her
car.
out the whole way home.
Oh, for sure. Did you
But
get your ring back?
wait, did you get the ring back?
Did you get your
Of
ring back?
course.
Okay,
But what you going back in the house for? Like, why even ask that
Yeah,
question? Like,
yeah.
for
Because
what?
she thought, that they were still going to be together. She thought
You know
in her
what that is,
privileged
right?
mind,
You know what
that's
that
her
is, right?
privileged mind.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that's them women thinking that they can do and
This is
say
what I'm
whatever the hell they want
saying.
to say and do, and we just
Come on,
supposed to.
man.
Well, he ain't gonna go nowhere.
Come on, man.
Look, I seen one post. It said it was that question. If you ask whatever, and she said no. It say if you try for a basketball team and you don't make it, are you still gonna go to practice?
No, you not. Exactly. You ain't just gonna show up like, hey, coach, I know I got cut, but no. Hell, get up out
But
of here.
if they persistent, they gonna go because they want to be on the team.
Listen, you a persistent fool. Well, not with basketball, not with the sports, but with the girl. If she say no and you go back, listen,
especially if y'all been
man.
kicking it for a while and doing things, man. Y'all don't have, man. No.
I'm solid, bro.
Y'all funny.
Like, hey, I wish you well, but I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, if I'd have got down on that bad knee and she said no, let me tell you something. Hell to pay.
So what you let?
Hey, Pee Wee,
So what
did
you
you
let?
get down on the knee, Pee Wee? Did you get down on one knee?
No, I didn't.
See, that's why it didn't work.
That's probably why. That's
did.
why. You just walked up to him and was like, "Here, you want this ring?"
No, he said he had a whole conversation.
Yeah, I did it in the car, so I didn't get down on one knee.
Oh, you was in a car.
Yeah.
Pee Wee, I'm messing with you, but you should have got. That's why I messed up.
Hey, you know, we live and we learn. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a flip. But you let a woman propose to you?
I can't stop her from proposing.
Right.
That's so funny. I asked this question the other day. If a woman proposed to a guy, how would the guy feel?
Would you feel less of a man?
I wouldn't
That's
feel
a very
less
good
of.
question.
Oh, can I say this?
Less of a man.
Yeah.
But I would tell her, "What's wrong with you?" Like,
I would feel like she's trying to.
Yeah, that's not
something. Ain't like she trying to keep me or something. You know what I mean?
And
trying to keep you if she asked
like
you
that.
to marry
Not
you.
like that. Not like that. But just,
I got a question though.
It's weird.
I got a question. So you guys, Juan, Z, you feel that it's something wrong if a woman asks a guy, right?
I don't,
Okay. Here's my question.
Okay.
You stay.
Because I think I know where you're
question.
going.
Is it the fact that society says that it is?
Oh, it's very much societal. It's cultural. It's all that.
But why?
Sure.
But why? If you two want to be together and she
Yeah.
asks you, then who
Yeah.
cares who asks?
Well, we always talk. I always talk about that. I have definitely double standards when it comes to men and women. So I'm not going to act like I don't.
So you're sexist, is what you're saying? You're sexist?
No, I
He's
didn't
a
say that.
sexist.
I didn't say that at all.
That's
I
basically.
I said that I have double standards. Okay? Thank you, Pee-wee. Thank you. But honestly, I feel like some things. If we go to the scriptures, it says when a man findeth, you know what I'm saying? It don't say when a woman find a man. You know, but this is just some things that everybody might not believe that or follow that. But
And also
I feel
say
like
that she should submit and obey. Go ahead.
listen, we ain't
Okay, that's a whole
hey,
other episode.
time out. Hold on,
Hey,
Juan.
hey, Juan, what scripture is that? What part of the scripture is that? So I can
I'll find
type
it.
that to
I'll,
Tata.
I'll
She don't wanna
find
hear
it.
that
I'll
verse.
find it. I'll find it.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
For the same
Give me a
reason,
minute.
some of these. This is the same reason that some of these women be telling these preachers, when you get to that part, just take that obey and that part out. You know, we
Yeah,
ain't
they don't
saying
say
that.
it no more. They don't
Because
say it
y'all
no more.
take submit and obey to the next level. Y'all,
Don't nobody
y'all-
take it submit.
No.
No, we don't.
No.
Come on, man. No,
No.
we don't. Stop it.
No.
maybe
we
not
don't.
y'all, but some dudes.
No,
you-
they may
But
do.
guess
They-
what?
I
But
I
guess
can
what?
agree with that.
But guess what? You would know that when you're dating him.
Yeah.
oh,
That's what. So this is what I'm saying. You
When
would
you're
know
getting
if a
treated
dude was
right,
that
and
submitted.
when you're
Yeah.
getting treated right and
Right
done
on
right,
top.
you don't mind submitting. You don't mind obeying. And
but
you
me to
listen,
Leah, but yeah, because I don't have a problem with it.
because
Mhm.
if a man is doing what he's supposed to do and doing it the right way, he's not going to have you obey things that aren't in line.
Right.
I'm not going
right.
to tell you,
Mhm,
hey,
mhm.
go out there on that corner and give me $100.
What?
You know what I mean? You know what
Not
I mean? But I'm
100.
just saying. You know what I mean?
You
But
taking notes, Pee Wee?
Yeah, let me get my notes.
Hey, listen, the elder is
I
speaking
can't.
today, man.
yeah,
The
but
elder is
yeah.
speaking.
No, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's factual. Yeah, but I think, well, I should say some of the men today take the obey and submit to another level.
Well,
Every
they just using
man,
it to their
I agree.
advantage. just
yeah,
like
they're using
everybody.
it to their
I mean,
advantage,
of course.
and they're, you know what I'm saying. That's you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother something. But
Yeah.
You-
But back to your
I-
question, though.
But I will say this though. If a woman asked me, I would feel uncomfortable. Absolutely, 100%.
Ooh, I'm glad I ain't got to do that then. Shit. I'm just playing.
I would feel uncomfortable. And I would really question our relationship is because it kind of goes back to, the question earlier. I should know, we should have had this conversation and knowing that
Like-
is this where we're going? So she
Right.
shouldn't have to ask me. I should be the one
Right.
asking if I know that
Right.
we're on the same page.
Like, is it
Right.
being asked out the blue?
Now, so
But
here we
that's
go.
what I said. Is it being asked out the blue for him?
So here we go. The reason why I had this question, this topic the other day is because have you guys seen Netflix series? It's called The Bling Empire.
No.
No, I
So
no.
long story short, it's a bunch of reality show that it's like the Kardashians. They doing all kind of stuff and everything like that. Okay, same thing. One of the young ladies, she has 2 kids by a guy, and the guy still hasn't proposed. He buys her all these expensive gifts, and every time it's a gift, she's thinking it's an engagement.
This the one. This the one.
This the one, and it's never the engagement. So they had their last child, and then I guess in the Asian culture or whatever, they celebrate. It's kind of like a birthday, but it's for like the next 100 years or whatever. They had this extravagant birthday party it was. She asked him in front of everybody at the party. And literally he was thrown off guard because
Put my man on the spot.
put him on the spot in front of everybody. And so he didn't know how to answer the question. And he was like,
boy.
yeah, I love her. I want to be with her. So anything she wants, she could have. He didn't say
Right.
yeah.
Basically,
That means no.
yeah, basically that's a no.
But
So
see,
somebody in the crowd was like,
yeah.
yo, what does that mean? Does that mean, is that a yes or is that a no? And he was still like, and they were like, I guess they
okay,
yes.
so this is my thing with that. Didn't see it. But off that, has the woman, I would be questioning some things. I would be questioning, first of all, you think I'm good enough to have kids with, live with, buy all this stuff, but then when I ask you to marry me or talk about this marriage, you kind of
Right.
like, well, same thing when we talk about if a man asks a woman and you say no, I'm thinking of some other stuff now. I'm thinking like, what are we doing? What just happened? Like, what is going on? I mean, of course, we
Yeah.
could peel back the layers of maybe they came from a broken home, all that stuff. They don't think we could do all that.
Mhm.
But if that happened, I'm for sure questioning some things. But then I'm looking at the woman too. Like, you done have 2 kids by this dude, all this stuff, and it's like he ain't ever asked you to marry him. What make you think you asking is gonna do something? I'm just saying.
So let me ask this, Juan and Z.
Yeah.
If Kim or Trina asked you, Z, would you have said yes?
Hell yeah, because I love that girl.
Oh God, this nigga.
I'm just no, but I mean, like going back to what Elder said, if we've already been talking about this, she wouldn't have to, bro.
Okay, I'm throwing out
I'm
a
just saying.
hypothetical.
He said
Just
hypothetically.
If she did, would
That's
you have
hard.
said
That's
yes?
a hard. I guess so.
Hypothetically.
I guess yes.
You'll be
But I
like,
would-
oh.
I'm not gonna lie, and maybe this is gonna sound sexist, but I for sure, like Pee Wee said, I would feel low key less of a man, low key.
I'd be low. So what if? All right, Juan. What if Kim at a FCF?
Kim wouldn't have asked him.
Hold on. I'm painting the scenario. We had an FCF game night, and in front of everybody, Kim get down on one knee.
Oh, that nigga's up. He cutting up.
And ask you, Juan, what would you say?
You see this
What's
face right
wrong
here?
with you?
You see this face?
What is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
That's it.
Look what he
That's
said.
it. Look at the
Look what
face.
he said.
That's
What is
it.
wrong with you?
Look
Get
at
up.
See?
What is
See?
wrong
And
with
then
you?
you'll say yes after she gets up?
No. We're having a conversation. That's not your job. It's not your job to have.
Thank you, Elder.
So now I got questions, right? Have we had a conversation about this? If we've had a conversation about this, about the position of where you are and what you want to do and you want to be married, so that lets me know she wants to be married, right? So now I have to decide, what do I want to do? I want to marry this girl or not? I can't sit up here and wait for her to get fed up of waiting on me to ask her, or even take the risk of, well, he taking too long, so I'm gonna move on. It's all about the communication, the conversation. I know where her mind is. I know that this is what she wants, right? And I gotta figure it out. Either I want the same thing, or I have to tell her, listen, I'm not at that point right now, and it's just not for us. But to surprise me and no, that's not. That's
in front of everybody.
That's you know how that would make her look like she's so desperate, and who want nah.
See what I'm saying? And
No.
some people would be mad. They're gonna be mad at this conversation, but it's okay.
It would make her feel like she's desperate. I don't know, because I would never,
right,
ever,
right,
ever
to me,
ask a motherfucker to marry me.
To me,
ever.
To me, if a woman has to ask a man to marry her, he don't want you, dog.
Low key. No, it ain't even low. High key.
He don't want you.
Yeah.
Hey.
He don't want.
Strong, no.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah.
No,
that's why I said if that was to happen, something is seriously like
something
ain't right, bro.
Well, I'm gonna just put this out there. It's not for me, but I ain't gonna knock a woman that do it.
Well,
it ain't for me.
I'll say it.
She
She
may
got
have
low
issues,
self-esteem. She got low self-esteem.
It ain't for me. Because you got some out there that will do it, but
she got
it's
low
not for
self-esteem.
Talia Lene Matthews. I can tell you that right now.
And if her esteem is that low, I don't want her either.
Man.
All right, we're gonna table this conversation for another day and come back to it.
I like it.
But before we get up out of here, we got to do the one gotta go. And in the group chat, Tata had one. So Tata, let us know.
I want to know. We got New Edition, Jodeci, Guy and Blackstreet. I'ma hit homie over here. Homie. Who you rolling with though?
This is too
New
easy for me.
Edition.
It's too easy for me. By Blackstreet.
Who?
Blackstreet.
Blackstreet. Okay.
Yeah.
Blackstreet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blackstreet for me too. Even though Dave Hollister is my guy.
Yeah. I mean, I love Blackstreet, but yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to all those other ones, nah.
I thought it was a good little fit, but
No, it was
clearly
cool.
not. Yeah.
No,
it was
it's
cool,
good.
but yeah, no.
So who
Yeah.
would you let go, Tata?
I might have to go with Guy.
I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that.
Guy. Blackstreet is a little bit of, even though Jodeci and it, they look not before my time, but but I'm gonna have to go with Guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, I'm a mess with the world because I'll put Jodeci above New Edition though.
So let me ask you guys this. I'm gonna flip it up since
That's
everybody
era.
Since everybody
it's the era.
Since we took out Blackstreet. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it. New Edition, Jodeci, Guy, or Mint Condition.
I had them at first. And then I
okay, Guy
it.
gotta go.
Guy.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yeah.
I had
Guy
them
is
at
out of
first,
there.
and then I said, let me throw the Black, because I couldn't figure out if they was in the same era type.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to say Guy. I would keep the Mint.
Sure.
I would keep.
What about you?
You would keep Guy over Mint Condition?
No, I said my Guy would have to go. I would keep Mint.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What about you, P?
Hey, so do me a favor, ladies and gents.
No. Give the answer,
like,
brother.
He didn't hear me?
He right. He on the phone like.
Look, I'm frozen.
Like, hey, they can't hear me.
I can't.
Don't blink. That's funny.
One gotta go, ladies and gents. Let us know. New Edition,
He still ain't answered this question.
Blackstreet.
He still did not answer.
Let us know which one you would let go. You can do it in the comments, or you can go to our IG page at @NoBoundaries_JMO. _JMO. For me, this is a hard one. New Edition, Jodeci, Guy, or Mint Condition. I mean, I like Mint Condition and everything, but compared to New Edition, Jodeci, and Guy, I mean, Mint Condition got to go.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They are a band.
I really
real life
appreciate how y'all threw Blackstreet out there though. They was the shit though too.
No, I like Blackstreet.
But Stokely is my guy. That's my guy, 100 grand. But
for sure.
Saying. All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget right down below as you watch this YouTube page, please hit the subscription button, give us a thumbs up, and click on the bell. We post a new video every Thursday starting at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are also on all podcast platforms, Apple, Google, Spotify, and Anchor. So anywhere that you listen to podcasts, share it with your family and friends, or you can search @NoBoundaries_JMO. We appreciate you guys rocking with us on this Throwback Thursday. That's Tata, that's Juan Fuego, that's Zaid. I'll be your man, Big Kiwi, and we'll see you guys on the next one, all right?
Peace.
Peace.